everyone. Big chop or transition? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about, I don't know, maybe the process and mentality and the emotions that go on when you're considering going natural and you're trying to decide, should I big chop, transition? I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. Today I was featured on Natural Chica's new website called The Big Chop Files, and she asked 3 simple questions, and on a lot of these sort of like interview questions, you try to keep it short and simple. So I wanted to use this as a way to go on more detail. You see the girls, who years later they've been natural and they're like, oh, I have confidence and I feel amazing, but that's not always the case. When I went to college, I was forced to do my own hair. Up until then, my mother had done it for me because she was amazing at doing hair. She used to perm my hair and color it and everything else. I mean, she did it so well that I never even went to the beauty salon. Shh, my cat and his bell. And then the heat is clanking, so I apologize about the different noises. But then once I went to college, I had to take care of my own hair because I didn't want to go to the salon to pay for it. And I wasn't going home as often as I needed to for my hair to be done. So when I started doing my own perms or relaxers, I don't think I was doing them correctly. They either were not on for as long as they should have been on, the cream stuff, I don't know. Or maybe, like when you put it in, then you're supposed to like smooth it. Maybe I wasn't doing that. I have no clue what was happening. But I realized throughout my freshman year that the perms were not making my hair as straight as what my mom did. Final straw came when I went to Tennessee to visit an aunt of mine for spring break. So I was using her Herbal Essence shampoo and conditioner. And I had permed my hair maybe a week or 2 before. When I went to wash my hair, all of that new growth that I had just relaxed reverted back to curly. And I was freaking out, like, what is going on? By the time my sophomore year came about, I was just annoyed and tired of it. Like, why put all this effort into doing my hair and the outcome isn't even what it's supposed to be? I started noticing a few of the other black girls in my school. There weren't many in college, but there were a couple. And a lot of their hair was natural. I mean, I'd seen natural haired women all my life, but I don't know, I never thought about it. Well, actually, part of what clicked, I wrote about it on my website before, and it was also featured on curlynikki.com. A friend of mine, I was making fun of her because she was going to get tanned, and we used to make kind of like racial jokes or cultural jokes to each other all the time because she was a sociology major and it was kind of her soapbox, like one of those issues that was very important to her, racial issues were. And so with her, me and her would always pick at each other. So she told me she was going tanning, and I was like, oh my goodness, look at you. Why are you paying to be black? She was like, well, why are you paying to be paying to be white, with your hair? Referencing the relaxers. And I was like, oh. I am doing something that's not natural. Like, I don't know, all my life I treated relaxers like that was the given, and it was like, wait a second, this isn't the given, and I'm spending all this time with these relaxers and it's not working. So I decided I was going to do it. I transitioned for about 2 months, and then I panicked and got a relaxer. I don't know, I just panicked. And then the relaxer didn't really work. So I was like, no, I'm never doing this again. I'm going to go natural. So I went like another 2 months of letting the new growth go in. And then I just was like, no, I'm getting a relaxer. And this went on for a little bit. Then I started getting micro braids all the time and wearing curly styles, and then after doing that for maybe 8 months to almost a year, this girl at my school who had this long hair down her back, she's walking down the street one day on campus, and all her hair is gone. She cut it all off, like every inch. Girlfriend was like crew cut. And I was like, what happened to your hair? She was like, I cut it all off. I wanted to go natural. That was the final push, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to cut my hair off. Because I had about at least 8 months of new growth up under all these braids and stuff. I made an appointment to go to a salon, and I wrote in my journal. Let me see if I can find the entry. Oh, so the salon was called Why Not? This is one of my journals from college. And you can see I took the sticker from the salon. Why not? A little afro on there. And let's see. Where is it? Here it goes. So it's September 1st, 2004. I wrote, for 2 years, I've danced around the idea of wearing my hair natural, but in moments of weakness and panic, I give in and surrender to a perm. This whole situation is fascinating. I think black people as a whole are raised to despise their hair. We're told it's kinky, hard to manage, too thick, that just about everything will make it fall out from sand to water. Therefore, a huge percentage of us have permed our hair from an early age. I think I was about 5, and it's all I know, a negative response to my hair. And then I slightly judge people who alter their body under the knife. Extreme makeover is hideous to me. People letting people permanently alter the contours of their body that was created by God. I mean, my breasts may be small, and I might not like that sometimes, and my stomach could be flatter, but I work with what I have. But I realized this morning that all my life I've been like these people. Some people are addicted to Botox. If only for a moment they feel okay with their body. And I've been the same. I'm addicted to perms. I'm a hypocrite. And all of a sudden, after 20 years, and because of where I am in my life, wanting to be seen and loved, wanting to be honest and open, wanting to be transparent and vulnerable, all of a sudden it clicked. My hair is naturally curly, tightly coiled, thick strands of hair. This is how my hair works. So why chemically permanently change that? I no longer have a good reason to validate my subtle addiction. And that's the day I went to the salon and to get the rest of the relaxer cut out.